Okay, this tarot reading is for VivaLaVieBoheme49. Sorry if I accidentally skipped you, but there have been a ton of requests and, well, stuff happens. Anyway, this is your reading. Let me shuffle a couple of times. Make sure you understand that the cards are totally randomized. This covers you. This crosses you. This is beneath you. Behind you. This crowns you. This is before you. Yourself. Your house. Hopes and fears, and the outcome. Okay, I think I've got all the cards so that you can see them. This is one of the strangest, most mixed bag sort of readings I've seen in a long time, so I hope that it actually helps. So let's take a look at the cards. There's only one major arcana card, the Fool. The rest are court cards and minor arcana cards, so this is not an absolutely major life-shattering type reading. These are more mundane, smaller to medium-sized things. There's not a predominance of any one suit. It's pretty mixed, pentacles and swords and a few cups. Now, this card covers you. This is where you are. The Page of Wands. Pages are messengers. Wands deal with decisions and actions. This is a time to start a new course of action, to boldly move into a new area, maybe not a totally different area, but to begin. It's crossed with the Four of Pentacles, which is the Miser card. If you look at this guy, you see that he's a rather miserly old guy who's sitting in a chair tightly clutching his money. He's rather boxed in his little tower, and in the background you can see the flags of the city. There's probably a festival or something going on, but he has his back to it. He's not aware of it. He's stubbornly holding on. This crossing card could be your roadblock. I want to caution you not to cling to the past, not to cling to what you've got, but be ready to lose a little in order to gain a lot. The background of this, the card that's below, is the Fool. The Fool begins a journey. He is adventurous. He's kind of your inner child. This is how you got to where you are. Don't give up on this inner child. Don't give up on the starting and taking risks as you begin your adventure. The immediate past is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords I'm reading as a person in your life. This would be a father or father figure type person, perhaps a little cold and aloof, but a very good counselor, very wise, sharp mind, somebody that you can talk to, that won't tell your secrets, somebody that will listen and will give you wise counsel. In order to begin your new journey, pay attention to your inner child and be brave and bold and pay attention to your counselor. Now, in the near future, before you, the Eight of Pentacles is the Apprentice card. You see the young man hard at work carving the pentacles in the workshop. You're going to have to work hard. This is not just going to fall into your lap. Now, the crowning card is the Two of Swords. This person is blindfolded and standing in a cloudy, slightly moonlit night, and the crossed swords are the horns of the dilemma. In the next month, next 2 months, you're going to be faced with decision. Do you follow your head or do you follow your heart? And only you can decide. That's what this card tells me. Now, let's look at the column of cards, and this is where it gets really interesting and a little confusing. The Self card is the Ten of Swords. This card has popped up several times tonight. It's called the Stab in the Back card. You see the cloaked figure lying face down in the dirt with 10 swords stabbed in his back, and this is a pretty uncomfortable position to be in. This is your inner self. You have been betrayed in the past, not the recent past, but in the past, and the wounds are still there. Your house. This is your environment, what's around you. The Ace of Pentacles speaks of beginnings related to finance and to health, to physical things, and I think that this matches real well with your Page of Wands that's talking about moving forward into a new direction, a new area. Hopes and fears. The Nine of Swords is the Nightmare card. It's normal to be worried about making new decisions and going off in a new direction, starting a new enterprise, but don't pay so much attention to your fears, because they are just that, your fears. Outcome is the Page of Cups. Let me see if I can get this turned so it's not in the light or in the shadow too much. Okay, the Page of Cups is a young man standing at the seashore with a cup raised high. He's got an artist palette hanging from his belt. Pages are messengers, and cups has to do with feelings. The outcome of this is that you are entering into a new period of satisfactory emotional relationships, and I think that this goes right back to our first card talking about the decisions, the actions that you're going to take in this new enterprise. Like I said, this is one of the most unusual combinations of cards. Everything from some very happy ones to some very unhappy looking ones. And if I'm totally off, please let me know and I'll be glad to give you a do-over. Otherwise, if this is a good reading to you, let me know how, because like I said, this is one of the strangest card spreads I've dealt in a long time. Thank you for letting me do this reading for you, and I wish you and all of you peace.